Welcome to the supp channel. I'm at the park. I think you already know where this is at. This is the tennis court. So I got dropped off by a friend, which was pretty cool. It saved me $2 from catching the bus to come all the way down here. We could have mobbed it, but we were waiting there, and then showed up, and then she's like, "Hey, what's up, dude? I'm living over here now." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, nigga, you living over here?" She finally, she got to meet my puppy, and then she's dating one of my homies. So I haven't seen him in a while, so I exchanged numbers, and I was like, "Hey," I'm like, let me know when he actually comes around, because if they're together, I'm sure he goes over and they visit, or he visits, or whatever like that. So it was cool. I was glad that we got a blessing for today. We got dropped off at the park. My puppy, she got to play with an Alaskan Husky. I think she was Alaskan Husky or whatever you call them. But she was barking. Her name was Lulu too. And I'm like, man, everybody's name is Lulu now, right? So I put them on the other side of the fence, and they were running back and forth together, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this video short. This is just an update for the morning. Came over here to do some exercising. I was doing some exercising here, doing some stretching and stuff like that. I usually stretch, fairly like right here. So I just stretch here. Give a nice little good tug, get the blood flowing, little shit like that, Ooh, shit, I got caught. So, anyways, let me tie her up, because I don't want her to knock the camera over. Hey, come here, mama. Alright, well, maybe she might not. So, the last time I was having some issues back here. Something was like tightening up or inflammation here. I don't know what it was, but I did about 100 of these. Right? I could still feel something here. I don't know why. The last time I think it was on this side, but it might just be okay. So like the chick that I was posting up, the workout girl. I think her name's like Zuka or Zusaka or something like that. I don't know. She's fine as fuck. She's got a hot ass body, but like the conditioning of her workouts and stuff like that, she was talking about the anti-aging, like kneeling down. This is very important, and I get that structure, because like whatever we eat, right, a lot of it doesn't really settle up here, like maybe at the bottom here, but a lot of it goes into your legs. The intoxication, like a lot of people that eat a lot of meat, right? I don't know if you guys seen it before, but like there's some people that have like really big calves and they're bruised up. It kind of looks like concrete. So it's an accumulation over time of what you put in your body, whether that's energy drinks, kind of like my dumb ass. I still tend to drink those. I'll probably have one when we leave here. I'll probably just get a little small one, but the accumulation of that, plus also like the certain products that we put in our food. It could be like maybe a lot of salt. It could be a lot of artificial flavoring. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, like when you work your knees, I can feel it in here in my knees. Every time I go to dip down, I feel a lot of pressure there. I feel some weakness there and some tension. But also though too, now that I'm adding that more in, you're pumping out those toxins. Anything that you're doing of any kind of exercise, that's what they call it, exercise, right? You're exercising it out. You're sizing it out. You know what I mean? When you pump your muscles, these get pumped up. Your joints get pumped, right? Boom, boom, boom. Now, here's another concept though too, because I don't think a lot of people know this, but when they talk about carpal tunnel, or like, oh, my joint, the joint is wearing out and this and that, that's not even true. You have to really think about it. For the last 20 years, like when you were born, from your first time when you're 1 year old up to your 20s, right? You're still fairly young, so you're still fresh. You don't have a lot of accumulation in your body, right? Over time when you eat, especially when you're like from 1 year old to 20 years old, you don't eat that much. I remember from when I was that age all the way up, I didn't eat very a lot. You know what I mean? Like I probably had a meal a day, and I was always bouncing around, going from one place to another place, walking a lot, right? Bending over, picking stuff up, picking the hose up, washing cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just normal shit. But once you hit the 30s, the 40s, of course, the accumulation over time of food, and, nowadays people drink a lot of soda, a lot of coffee, a lot of energy drinks. Nobody really gives a fuck to drink water anymore. The only people that drink water consistently are the people that hit the gym. You know, people that really do a lot of fitness and stuff like that. They know that water is very important. Now, if your joints are ever like out of whack, or they hurt, or something's popping and clicking, it's because you're dehydrated. That's mainly it. Your body is structured and built to rejuvenate over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like for like I said, decades and years, hundreds of years, right? But our minds are conditioned to see what happens to the human body because of its dissipation, right? When it's dissipating from the food, from the unhealthy living and stuff like that, smoking will dry you out, drinking coffee will dry you out, drinking beer, liquor, all that shit will dry you out. Especially if you ever notice, right, when you drink a lot of liquor or a lot of beer, your lower back hurts. It's because that alcohol content, that dryness or whatever, the yeast and stuff like that, it'll suck out the water. You know, it'll deplete you of vitamins and water, and that's why you get that my back and my joint. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as like wearing and tearing down your joint. A lot of people are gonna be like, no, that's not true, because when I went to the doctor, yeah, that's your first fucking problem. You went to the doctor, and then they told you and CAT scanned you and told you all this other crap, and now you got a disc in your body that shouldn't be there, and eventually that's gonna cause problems. You don't think it's gonna do something on the inside where rubber or any kind of metal or any type of shit, it's not supposed to be in your body. You know what I mean? Centuries ago, before the technology came out, before fucking doctors, before any of the bullshit, us own human bodies, we knew what we were doing. We knew what we needed to drink, what we needed to eat, what we gravitated more. We were able to read thoughts. We were able to get feelings off of other individuals. But, checking out my dog over there. But there's a lot of concepts that go into a lot of things. A lot of, and I'm not going to say theories, but a lot more studies that need to be pushed out more, or released, basically. And that's pretty much my purpose, is to teach everyone the actual real shit that is, versus the stuff that they tell you nowadays. But anyways, I'm going to get down on a couple workouts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 of those would equal, 50 of these would equal 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when I do 10 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 push-up. Right? So if I did 50 of these, that's 5 push-ups. I did 10 of these a while ago. I do 10. So on knuckles, 1, 2, 3, as well as sucking in the gut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So just to give you a clearer view, right? When I'm doing the knuckle push-ups, right? Most people, when they're doing push-ups, they'll put their feet together, right? When you do a push-up, I'm spreading it apart, because when you spread it apart, you're spreading this apart, right? You're getting this flat here, sucking this in on a stretch, but I'm putting it on my toes, right? So on my toes, it gives it more of a suck in balance and a straight dip. So you're doing it all the way down, doing it more correctly, right? Spread your feet apart, do the toes, and all the way down while you're sucking this in. That's how you get this. That's how you get this foundation here to be more, in more. It's still taking me time because like I said, I'm going to keep updating them. But for me, the skin and the muscle has to be super together. Real flexed out. Kind of like, I'll give it a good example. Like, when you go into a grocery store and you want to buy like breast chicken, or any kind of breast chicken, right? You got the flat part of it, and then you got the bulge of it, right? The bulge of the meat that's like over. Now when you fillet it, right? Because there is some breast chicken that they they cut flat, and it's nice and flat, right? It's thin, and so when you go to throw it on the grill, it's just 10 seconds, and it's probably 10 seconds, you know, maybe a minute or two, and it's cooked. It's cooked all the way. Come here. It's all right. Let Daddy finish. Let Daddy finish. Let Daddy finish. I'm almost done, Mama. Here. She'll knock that camera over, dude, because she'll get jealous. But anyways, so you get the concept of what I'm saying. So basically, like, I'm trying to get this, because this whole foundation is not used to being sucked in so hard against my foundation. So it's gonna take time, right? Like I said, it's probably been about a week and a couple days. So in a few more days, it should be constructed. If it's not, then I have to do something that's going to be an adjustment towards what I'm trying to do. It might take longer than I anticipated, so I do apologize about that. But I'm trying to get to where I need to be in order to show you that transformation is very possible. Morphing your body is possible, right? I'll do a lot more research into that too, if I need to prove that factor. I can keep updating different things. Like maybe I can do different structures with my arm. Maybe I could do different things with my bones, my legs and stuff like that. But I'll do a couple more little workouts that you can see that I'm working on, and that will help you flatten your foundation. But you also have to, other than the stuff that I'm doing, it's not going to just flatten you out right away. Like you have to put other things into practice too. You got to do the water. You got to do certain juicing, you know, you have to do like dieting aspects. I don't really want to say dieting, because dieting is just kind of like a commercial based type thing. It's the actual living style, lifestyle that you choose to do, which is to eat cleaner and eat proper and biologically feed your body what it's really made for. So like rice, lettuce, beans, vegetables, fruits and stuff like that. And once you start dabbling into them, it's not so bad. You know, like if you have some blueberries, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, this fucking shit's really bomb. Like, you know, pineapple, oranges. It's just nowadays people are so used and accustomed to like ripping a package open and throw it in the microwave and beep, and that's all it takes, right? Nobody wants to sit there and prep an apple or prep a pineapple, or, I mean, a banana's easy access. If it's plumped and ready to go, boom, you just peel it and eat it. You know what I mean? People don't want to put those considerations anymore. We're just so more accustomed to the shit that, all the bullshit that we eat versus the shit that we could be taking our time with and learning about it and eating it and learning to get it registered again and all that stuff. So that's why basically I get my fruits, my lemons, my water, my rice, my lettuce, and cilantro and stuff like that. Cilantro too, just to mention, like if you have a lot of metal particles in your body, or if you have dementia, cilantro will help extract out metals. It'll pull out toxins and shit like that. There's been scientific evidence. It's been proven. You can juice it too. I would do like 2 green apples, a quarter of water, a bundle of cilantro, throw some lemons in there and some ginger, and blend it up, and then, you know, get a strainer and then strain it out and just juice it. You know what I mean? And then drink it. It will feel weird, because when I would eat the cilantro or I would juice it, I could feel like shit move through my skull, down my face lining, in my arms. And it's because it's extracting the metal. It's pulling out metal, right? And it might be moving it, or maybe it's getting pushed to another area. But overall, over time, it's going to flush out. It has to flush out. It's just biologically, like I said, the mechanism of your body, it knows what it's fucking doing. And you're not the one telling it what to do. Like, your heart beats automatically every day. You breathe automatically. You look around consciously. You know what I mean? Like, if you get a cut, your body's already programmed to fucking start healing it. It does what it needs to do, regardless of what you think. You could be putting in bad shit, and it's already trying to eliminate that bad shit. You know what I mean? Just as well as, like, poison. If you get poisoned, it's already automatically alerted to where it's like, okay, we got to get this shit out, right? Like, it's your own mechanicalism, like efficiency of its own background of protecting itself. It will protect you regardless. Anyways, so I'm gonna push a couple little workouts so you can see what what I'm working with when I'm here. And then I do work with weights and other stuff like that when I'm at home. So this is the thing that I had seen on the Taekwondo, which will shape you up here, but also give you like a lot more, you know, leg work to move pretty fast. Good, 2 fingers. Where's that there? There's 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to suck in your gut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that's that there. I'm gonna cut it short because I got her waiting over here. Sun's finally peeping out. There was a lot of clouds messing that up. Give me a second real quick. Go. So yeah, finally the sun came out, which is good. Get a little warmed up over here. I had to take my sweater off. It was pretty cold this morning, but it wasn't really that bad. I think overall it worked out fine. It wasn't a lot of wind. It wasn't like super cold. It was perfect enough where I knew like the temperature. Yeah, it was cold. People came out with gloves and jackets and stuff like that. But I already knew once I started to move, get the little exercise in. Get the little exercise in. You get warmed up. She gets hot. She gets hot automatically. I already shaved her down, did her mohawk. This nigga will go sleep outside like... It's probably really hot, you know, so she probably did get really irritated when she had a lot of hair. I know she doesn't like the haircuts, but she loves it afterwards, because I can hear her out in the living room. She'll be like, boom, 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 and I'm like, what the heck is she doing? And it's basically her throwing herself around in the living room, like, you know, massaging her back, hitting the couch, because she loves the way she feels. You know, after the shave, after the bath, you know, I'll, you know, rub her. I got her own little body wash. You know, she smells really, really good. It's one of the Axe body washes. I know a lot of people are probably like, well, why don't you shampoo her with the dog stuff? It's the same bullshit, dude. If you read the fucking ingredients, I might as well just wash her with Axe so we both smell like sexy motherfuckers. But if you go and you smell her and you rub her coat, she smells like Axe. You know, she smells good. I think that it makes the color come out real well. I can still smell it. No bad scent. And then plus also too, it'll trick the other dogs, just in case, because like, you know, you got the male aspect and the female thing. I don't want them trying to hump her and shit like that, but it throws their scent off to be like, okay, like what the fuck, like it smells like a person, you know what I mean? Like so like biologically or chemistry or whatever, like some things won't register correctly, so you got to learn how to trick your enemies. But yeah, so that's the video. I'll let you guys go. I got some things to do, and I'm gonna actually get one of the phone holders. I'm gonna go over here to the Family Dollar and get one of the phone holders, so that way I can actually get this thing off and cracking the correct way. And like I said, this video is only gonna be like about 20 minutes, but that's what we do in the mornings. Fairly, like when we do come to the park, we come over here. I'm gonna start doing the workouts over here, and then relax, probably go to my mom's, and then jump in the jacuzzi, relax my muscles, maybe do some exercising, maybe do some swimming. And then after that, whenever I head home, I'll relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to the workouts again, and then maybe make another video for tonight. Just trying to stay motivated, like I said. I forgot today's Sunday, And I know on my video yesterday I was saying some stuff about the job, but I thought it was going to be Monday today, so I overlooked the day. I apologize. More than likely they'll hit me up tomorrow, and we'll see what's going on with that. It'll be like a phase 2 processing, which means I get my card and all that other good stuff, you know, or whatever. And then they'll pay me for the orientation and stuff like that, and then they'll start scheduling me and stuff like that. So that's where I'm kind of more excited. I want to see where all that goes. I'll get to meet the new people and, you know, just customers and stuff like that. So it's going to be a good experience, a new experience, something new finally, not just the same old thing. And I've been getting a lot more info about traveling aspects and stuff like that along my journey. So I believe I'm on the right track still, regardless of my struggles and everything. But once I conquer a lot of these particular situations, you guys will have more hope towards some of your stuff that you don't really have hope for, maybe. Because I know some people have been going through a rough time. Families turning on family. And it's not so good. You know, it doesn't make an individual feel good. Like if you've done a lot for your family and then they go and fuck you over. You know what I mean? Or they tell you get out, get your shit and get the fuck out. It's sad. You know what I mean? I don't think it's right. But if you have friends or you care, you know what I mean? That's why it's better. Like a long time ago, I was learning with my friends. Like I got a lot of brothers from other mothers, you know, a lot of other sisters from other mothers, you know what I mean? And we're all family. You could pick and choose your own family. Like maybe not in the blood aspect, but other individuals that feel you, that you guys click on or whatever. You could pick your own family. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to per se be your family. Yeah, it's really hard to understand the concept to be like, okay, well then fuck them. Right? Because it does hurt. Don't get me wrong. It does hurt to know that it's your own family doing it to you. But nowadays, you have to really consider a lot of other concepts. Like I said, even if they are your family, they're not your real family. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like that. And when you meet people and they love you and they show you love and they show you respect and they're not even your family, you better make them your family. You know what I mean? Like, you got to learn to grow on under other individuals and start accepting what it is. You know what I mean? I love when I see my homies, you know what I mean? Like, or like my brothers and sisters, pretty much, you know? I love seeing them, dude. I love having fun with them, talking with them. Like, our communication and everything, like it's never been missed. It's never been gone. And they always have your back. You know what I mean? They always have your back. They always want to hear you out. You know, or they'll help you. Some can be a little selfish, you know, but you learn to work with them. And I don't think it's really too much of a bad thing. I think it's just pretty much like your own family base to what you create. Give me that. How else am I supposed to throw it, fool? I hate when she does that shit, man. She just fucking makes things more difficult. I feel like her personality's kind of like me. Like, where I do a lot of fucking up. Like, when I fuck up, I sabotage the shit. And I'm like, no. Like, that's her. Like, give me that. You still don't get it, right? Over and over and over again, you know? Anyways, so that's the video. Yeah, so that's, thank you. Let go. That's the video, and I hope you guys have a good day. And like I said, I'll beat up another video, and then I'm gonna go buy that little thing. It's just like a little clinch thing. It clinches on there, has like a little rope, and then it makes it stand up. So that way it's better view, better camera view. I already kind of know how to adjust the lighting. Like right here, this is where it has the shade. It has like better lighting. You can see my plenishness or whatever, you know. I don't know. I think I look okay. Do I look okay? But yeah, so that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and understood some of the concepts to what I'm talking about and some of the education, some education. And it's real talk, it's real education. You know, like some people are not willing to accept it, some people are, you know what I mean? But like I said, we're all different. Everybody's been conditioned a particular way. I mean, trust me, it took me a while to like kind of like uncondition myself to particular situations. Especially, she's not gonna go get it. See, she's already tired, which is good. It's wear out for me. But it took me a while to like learn to let go of like ice cream and candy and certain drinks and sodas and shit like that, because like I wasn't used to drinking that shit. Even when I would drink water, I would mix it with powder stuff and like shake it up. But a lot of that stuff, like even though it gives it flavor, it's really fucking bad for you. It's like that pink shit that you put in your coffee. I forget what it's called. Aspartame. It has a lot of aspartame in it. You know what I mean? Like, that shit will kill you. Over time, you drink enough of that shit, it's gonna fucking kill you. And luckily, I was drinking it at a time where I was still kind of, my gut condition was still fairly good. That's why I had hair at the time. But now that it's like, it's pretty fucked up, I don't have the hair there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I still have some stubble here. Like, if I like razor it, it'll have some good shadow, and it matches. It doesn't look too bad. Like, I could pull it off. I still look sexy. You know what I mean? I know that women get nervous around me. I don't know why. Like, if I'm talking to them, they're like, yeah, like, and I could feel it, you know, and I could feel that shit, and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, like, why are you so nervous? And you know, like their heart is palpitating, and like, I don't know, I feel like they're going through a seizure or something. I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. I don't know if it's just my energy. What if it was just that? What if it was just my energy and I was just an ugly ass fucking dude, like, I wanna girl, you know, but it's just the energy and shit. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. Go get the tire, fool. Go get the tire. Go get the tire. Go get the tire. Go get the tire, and I'll get you a snack. Look, she wants to be on camera. Yeah, you little sexy. What is it? What is it? And there's a bunch of people out there walking their dogs. But yeah, see, it's already almost going on 30 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good day. And think about a lot of the things that I said. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. You know, like just a lot of those methods. Well, not methods, but, you know, pretty much the unconditioning from what you know. And then walking into something new, like I said, you know, learning to eat like the more fruits and veggies and stuff like that, and then see what it does to your body. You know what I mean? Drinking clean water and stuff like that. It wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's not gonna kill you. You know what I mean? To like kind of like study a little bit on your own, and then kind of match up those ideas to, or pretty much what I'm saying, to match up with the actual physical shit that you're doing. So if you're eating the fruits and testing it out, and then you're gonna start catching yourself, like your body's changing or something's different and is reacting, and you're like, whoa, like, hey, well, and then it's gonna start clicking in your mind where you're like, okay, well, now it's starting to really make sense to what he was saying, and actual physical, you know, how do you say, like the actual physical concept or what, I don't know, I can't even get my words out right, but you would know the difference between when you're doing it, to the physical aspect of it, to knowing that what I had said is actually matching up with what it is. You know what I mean? And then it's just proof right there. Like, oh, okay, well, my digestive system's doing something while I ate that apple, and then all of a sudden I had to take a shit, and then when I took a shit, it smelled a certain way. Then you're gonna know that you're actually flushing out all those bad toxins. And the more cleaner you eat, the less your shit smells. You know what I mean? The pee comes out cleaner. Your face is looking better. Your muscles are moving. You know, you're moving quicker. You're breathing better. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to notice a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Or if you have like a bad penis or a bad vagina and all of a sudden it's working really well, and you're like, wow, like, what the fuck, you know? Like, or you're gonna start waking up, if you, like I said, you start eating those for the men, you start eating those Granny Greensmith apples, the Granny Greensmith apples, like you eat like 2 or 3 out of the day, you're gonna wake up with a fucking heart on the next morning. You know what I mean? Like, stiffed out, like, whoa, what the fuck, you know? and it's good for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's because, like I said, a lot of the foods are the reasons why you have these issues, or the reasons why you have carpal tunnel, or the reasons why you have some kind of like gout, or whatever you want to call it, or an infection, or an eye infection. You know what I mean? It's what you put in your body and how you take care of it. That's basically what it is. You are what you eat, right? Remember when they used to commercialize that? That's basically what it is. You're going to eat a Snicker bar, you're going to be all peanut out. I like Snickers. I'm actually gonna go get one now that I was talking that shit. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Peace out.